I've recently just launched a local SEO part of the site, and I'm been adding testimonials in there, and which is all fantastic to read and really great to receive. That clients are happy with the work that I've given. But I'd really just like to showcase the results that I've got on this particular site that you're looking at now. I think that's kind of the proof in the pudding. I'm operating within a hyperactive, hyper competitive industry SEO, and I've had the site from such a short period of time. And I constantly hear people are being spun SEO takes years to develop, and it's just not right. I guess if you're doing the right work and you're moving the right markers, it should start and show through quite quickly the results onto things like Search Console. So what you're looking at here is basically Google Search Console. It's a direct conduit ultimately between Google and the feedback from your site, how it's received, and yeah, you can just tap straight into Google from this tool here. It's really good for assessing organic performance for Google. So you've got the clicks, the impressions, the eyeballs on the site, and it'll spin up metrics like click-through rates and average positions, which is really good. So I started the site kind of back end of last year, 20, 30, 40, up to 100 kind of impressions a day. And recently just broke out. I'm probably going to hit 800 over the next week or so as well. And this is such a hyper competitive industry as well, where I've completely owned the site. All the content's created, it's brand new. It's not particularly great, to be honest. There's loads of work still to be done to it, but this is generating regular leads every week now, and it's come from nothing. So when I see sites that have been established for a long time and they're just plateauing, or they're not no kind of growth meant or anything like that, it's definitely achievable. New sites are not particularly great. It takes a bit of time, as it's only a 3 to kind of 6 months mark, but yeah, it's possible. And there's no better case to do than the site you're looking at, I guess. So you look at things like the SEO Freelancer UK. That's probably a high growth one. When we look maybe 3 months, 3 months over 3 months previous period. So 300% growth in impressions, double the amount of clicks. So the site's starting to show now for terms which are getting a lot of searches, and I suspect as we start to move up the rankings even further, that'll translate into clicks as well. So the average position 65.1, last 3 months 56.7, which is slightly diluted by the amount of keywords that it's increased by. But freelance SEO Freelancer UK flagship term. So at the minute we're currently around the 18 mark average. Last 3 months was 40, 63, so strong growth there, double the amount of sessions, starting to get clicks, which is really good. Obviously the click-through rate there based on the proportion of clicks. So it's starting to get traction. So I mean, what does this all mean ultimately? There's potentially over the last 12 months, it's gone from the triggering perhaps 100 eyeballs a day of being searching and seeing the website, all the way through to 800 a day now. If I keep this trajectory up over the next 6 months, it'd be a really kind of significant lead generation tool for us as a freelancer. So yeah, obviously sustainable growth there, dips and dives, but overall, I'm really happy with how it's come on. There's no better case study than the site that you're looking at, I guess.